is Dennis Kaiser, and I'll be talking to you about the cognitive perspective. There are a number of psychology perspectives that involve different explanations for human behavior. One of these psychology perspectives is the cognitive perspective. Perhaps many of you have heard this term before, yet you might still wonder its meaning. In order to understand it well, permit me to define its words. Everybody knows that perspective means look through or perceive. But what about cognitive? When I looked up for the meaning of cognitive in both French and English, I was amazed of how it's defined in both languages. The French definition for cognitive is ce qui est en rapport avec la connaissance. If I can try to translate this, will be what is related to the knowledge. The English definition is psychological process involved in acquisition and understanding of knowledge. So by definition, I would say that the cognitive perspective is a studied process that is concerned or try to understand how mental processes such as memory, perception, thinking, problem solving, and many others may be related to people's behaviors or the way they conduct themselves. Some of the examples of cognitive perspective will be one of a college student who makes little efforts to achieve good grades in college courses. One possible cognitive explanation for this low achievement motivation is that the person has low self-efficacy. The person may believe that he or she does not have the ability to achieve good grades, and thus the person makes little effort. Another example will be of a man who's afraid to speak in public. Because of this, once the person is asked to give a speech, even among the people he knows and talks to on a daily basis, he might not be able to deliver it. The cognitive explanation for this can be that due to the fact the individual had already convinced himself that he can't do it, once the opportunity came along, his inner thought expressed outside by him not delivering a speech despite the ability to do so. This third example is the one of cognitive perspective of mind. Imagine that I present the picture you see on this side to a group of individuals. If only the stimulus itself, the raw partners of light and dark that are received, if it was relevant, everyone should have the same mental experience. However, that is not what happens. Some members of the group will report seeing a white vase against a black background. Just like some of you, others will report seeing two black faces looking at each other against a white background. Or some may even see both. From this demonstration, the cognitive perspective explanation for this is that there is one-to-many relationship exists between external stimuli and our resultant mental experience. The history of cognitive perspective has started long time ago. Interest in the study of higher mental process had been around since the beginning of experimental psychology in the 19th century, but it was in the late 50s that cognitive psychology was really adopted, mainly due to the invention of computer. Since then, it has evolved and has advanced our understanding of ourselves massively. It has led to the developing of education, therapy, and many other aspects of human. Nowadays, just like Sigmund Freud and Herbert Simon in the 19th century, neuroscientists, psychologists, and many other researchers still use cognitive perspective in their research. So, before I go, for those who might want to know more or learn about the history of cognitive perspective and cognitive psychology, you can look up for the work and history of people like Sigmund Freud, Donald Broadbent, Alan Newell, G.C. Shaw, and Herbert Simon. Thank you. Bye bye. You take care.